Big Adventures, Little Dick.
Morning. So today's idea is I'm going to go down to Chatham Marina down in Chatham in Kent. We can take a boat out and sail up to Bradwell Marina by Bradwell Power Station. That's on Essex somewhere. It'd be about 40 miles, take about 8 hours to get there. Weather yesterday was absolutely terrible. We were going to go yesterday, but alas, it never happened. So today, here we go. We're off to Chatham Marina. What a lovely day to go boating. The historic naval town of Chatham, located about 25 miles south of London. Chatham Marina is part of that complex just outside of Chatham. Lovely area, fairly built up now. There's the marina over there. Today's plan is to go out through the lock,
Turn right and go up the end of the River Medway. Chatham, the facilities here are absolutely brilliant. They're spotlessly cleaned every day, both the toilets, the showers and the washing machines next door. Well done you.
Well, good morning. Today's Tuesday. Yesterday was dreadful weather. Came down here to Chatham Marina to sail off up the east coast of England. Alas, it was terrible weather. This boat's an LM24. 24 denotes the length, as in 24 feet. Suitable for one or two people to steer or drive. Coming on board is a fairly simple setup. There's your tiller that you steer with. The crew sits there when we're sailing. Two of us on here. If it rains, then you've got the steering wheel there, and of course the engine bits. Kettle, there's a cooker there as well underneath. There's a sink underneath here. It's all compact away, but like a caravan really. In there sleeps two. One and two. In there is the toilet. We don't tend to use that much, but it's in there if you need it. And basically all you do is just there's a pump there, just pump it out, and it works for treats. That's it. We're setting off today, about 8 or 9 hours, up to a place called Bradwell. It's a lovely day. Let's see how we get on.
It's now 10 to 10. We leave at 10, so we need to get all the ropes ready and get the engine started.
Yeah. Yep, we'll do.
Well, first thing you've got to do is take all the ropes off from the power line. A lot of boats have electricity plugged into them when they're on the berth, so we need to unplug all that, make sure it doesn't drop in the water.
Okay, bow line's off.
Okay,
off.
And get it generally ready for going. We've then got to reverse out of the berth, turn around, and then we're going to head for the lock. Reversing the boat out is probably the hardest part of it, especially if the wind's blowing. Today we seem to be lucky we haven't got very light winds, so it shouldn't be a problem at all. Who knows? Let's see what happens anyway. Right, we're going to approach the lock now. We're just waiting for the lights to turn to green, which means we can go in. You'll see the control room there at the top, just by the bridge that lifts up the hydraulic bridge, and the lock keeper there will tell us when we can come in. Off we go. Going into the lock can be fun, especially in the wind, but as I say, today not too much wind. You get your ropes ready. As soon as the captain gets you onto the side, you throw one rope over to connect you to the lock, and then you pull yourself in, jump off, grab hold of the front cleat and the front of the boat, and then you just tie yourself up. The bridge then's got to drop, the lock gate's got to close, and then we're going to wait for the other lock gates to open. If it's going to go wrong, this is where it's all going to go wrong, but fortunately it looks like we've done all right today.
Jump off and take the bow line forward.
Yep. He pulls in.
Yep.
Got it. Looking over the gates of the lock there, looking at the wind, there doesn't seem to be an awful lot of wind today, so I think we'll probably have to do most of this on the engine, which is a bit of a nuisance, because normally if you sail it's cheaper, but hey-ho, all part of the fun of sailing. But today I think we're going to motor all the way to Bradwell. The gates are now starting to open up. As soon as the gates are fully open, we'll be given the indication we can move out. So off we go. Okay, we're off. This is another dangerous part of it. Of course, you're going to pull out here now, and you don't know what's coming from left or right, so someone's got to keep an eye out on it. There are a set of traffic lights out there, so hopefully no one's going to start pulling into the lock while you're pulling out, because that can cause all sorts of difficulty. You've got the tide rushing by, you've got all sorts of things, so you just want to make yourself on the boat, get yourself safe, and then you start to pull out from the marina. So it's goodbye to Chatham Marina. All clear. Great fun being there for a few days, and now we're going to move out of here through the lock gates, and we're going to be turning right as we leave. Okay, we've left the marina now, so we've got to get in all the ropes, get all the fenders in, and off we jolly well go. Perhaps it's time for a beer, or perhaps a red wine. Here we are, just come up to the side of Chatham Marina. There's Chatham in the distance there. Ness over there. Got about 10 miles up here to Sheerness. And then we turn right. Looking a bit old and worn out now, nobody goes there. Thames Gateway is another one off of Canvey Island, which is used a lot more. This one just a couple of boats now. Oh, that's a bit worrying, isn't it? The boat that we just gone past, it was in Thames port's now being towed out, so I have to keep out of the way of him, otherwise he's going to crash into us. Here we are, this is the gas works. This is where all the gas containers come in and offload onto the power station there with the 3 funnels behind you. And coming across the end of here, by that fault, it looks like the end of the world, doesn't it? Not as though we're going to fall off the end. That's Sheerness. This is the Isle of Sheppey. Go to the end of Isle of Sheppey, come to Sheerness, the town of Sheerness, and that's where it opens up into the wide Thames estuary. In the distance here you can see a boat. It's a roll-on, roll-off ferry. Comes in and delivers all the vehicles. They all get driven off there, parked on the Isle of Sheppey for a long period of time. Port of Sheerness is not exactly overrun. What's there? There's one boat, which is a roll-on, roll-off boat, and another container ship as well. So not a lot going on at the Port of Sheppey today. Oh my God, that boat that was coming out the dock just now, it's starting to catch us up now. It's about to be released from the tugs. It could be on us any moment as we avoid it. We're just coming to the end of Sheerness docks now. As you can see, there's a pedestrian gangplank there. There used to be a ferry that ran from there to Vlissingen in Holland. Went for a number of years, couldn't compete with the Dover-Calais route and had to give up. bit like the rest of the docks at the moment. There's not a lot going on there, and indeed if you go onto the mainland there on Sheerness, it's a very dilapidated area in the wilds of Kent. It is actually the opening to the Thames estuary. It'd be a lovely place to have another canal, another ferry, but alas, that's not going to be happening at the moment. So there you go. There's the Isle of Sheppey, leaving the Isle of Sheppey. One of the boats we're with behind there. He's just come out of port. He's pretty big, isn't he? And over in the distance there, South End, somewhere. American ship, the Montgomery, sunk in Second World War, full of ammunition. Should it go bang, it'd take out half of Southend and most of the Isle of Sheppey. Boat left the Delaware River in 1944, sailed down to River Thames, moored up there but dragged her ankle, ran onto a sandbank and collapsed in half, carrying about 6,000 tons of munitions when it left Delaware. So it's a bit of a health hazard at the moment, but you can clearly see all the turrets sticking up above the water there. What we're taking today is particularly dangerous. There's lots of buoys, shipping lanes, rocks to go into and all sorts of nice things. The days are gone where you had a paper chart. You now do everything digitally, but of course you do take a paper chart just in case. You never know, it could all go wrong. The other piece of kit you need is an auto helm. You put it on, you hit the button, you tell it what course you want to go, and it takes you there. Great little bit of kit. Well, as you can see, we're in the middle of nowhere. We're still heading for the wind farm. We're still heading for the illustrious buoys. We have to keep an eye out for them. We have to keep an eye out for the boats, as I said earlier. Apart from that, there's not an awful lot to do. One of the problems you've got on a day like this is keeping out the sun. It's so hot. You keep putting on your suntan lotion, put on your hats, and you hide out the way of the sun. I know it'd be nice to sit in the sun all day long, but you would get sunstroke out here. We've been going now about 5 hours. We've just seen Bradwell power station, which is where we're heading for. In the background there you can see one of the many wind farms that's knocking around. Out there is nothing. The wind farm in the distance. Yet another wind farm. Wind farm there as well. Blooming great big things they are, aren't they? We're going along, we're doing about 5 knots at the moment. 1 knot is 1.1 mile an hour. I don't know what that is in kilometres. It's a lovely day for it. It's a little bit bumpy, but apart from that, it's all good fun. We should be there, let's say, a couple of hours time. This is quite a fun part. You've got this buoy up here, part of the wallet, and you've got to basically keep that in line with you at the back of you, and in the distance you can't see at the moment, there's another one that you've got to keep in front of you. If you go off piste, so to speak, you run aground, which is jolly fun. Very, very shallow here, so you need to really keep tight to the 2 buoys. So here's the first one. It's called the Swim Spitway. Rather helpfully, it tells you on the side what it is. See the solar panels there for the lights that flash at night, and you hear the clanging as well on the bells. Oh, there we go. And we're going to head for one down here, which is directly in front of the other boat in front of us. Somewhere down there anyway. So we've got to keep that in front of us and the other one behind us, and we won't run aground. There we are, after a gentle 15 minutes of worry, we get to the other end, and now we're back in the deep water again. So about another hour or so to go, I suppose, or thereabouts, probably a little bit longer, and we're going to go there. They've been ringing the bells to say welcome back, the Wallet Spitway. Well, I don't know about you, but after getting through that lot, I need a beer. Cheers. Mercy Island, isn't it? Yeah.
on 6 o'clock. Been going now for 8 hours. But there's Bradwell Power Station, and we're going to go into the marina just at the side of it. We can't get in straight away. Got to wait till the water fills up again. Very low tide at the moment, so we're going to wait about 2 hours. It takes an hour to get there or thereabouts. Very nice here. Very nice here. Mersey Island just over there. Just there in the distance is Tollsbury. That's where we're going to go tomorrow. Then I've got to try and get a train home or a bus or something home from there. It should be fun. It's always fun trying to go home from these sort of places. And it looks like we're just getting called up on the radio, so I might have to go. Yeah, I've got to go. It's up at 6. We've been going now 8.5 hours. Left at 10. There we are. We're in safely. Bradwell Marina. There's a little power station here, over there somewhere. That's the office to go and book in with. There we are, a lovely place. Well, it's Bradwell Marina. Toilets look okay. The showers, nice and clean. It's what, 6 o'clock at night, so you'd expect it all to be a bit messy by now, but it's all good. Looks lovely. So there you go. Full marks for Bradwell Marina. I spoke too soon. I say full marks for Bradwell Marina. Bradwell Marina Club, which is, I know, the main bar because I've been in here lots of times. I see they've got music once a month on from 6:30. But the problem being, it only opens Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday until 8 o'clock. So the entertainment's on for an hour and a bit. And it's not very good. Shut 2 days a week. I appreciate the bar's shut for Mondays and Tuesdays, and today's Tuesday. But there are other places to go in the village there. Well, there's one pub in the village, so hopefully that'll be open. Apparently they take food orders until about 8:30, but we're eating on board. What a lovely view, isn't it? Bradwell on Sea, Bradwell Marina. In the distance there, the white box thing is the nuclear power station that's been shut down for a while. It's taken us 8 hours to get from Chatham to here. It's quite nice. I personally have enjoyed myself immensely today. It's been good fun. I do like a little bit of sailing. All the boats on hard standing there. So tomorrow off to a place called Tollsbury. Tollsbury is about, well, you could probably walk there in about 20 minutes, but you've got a little bit of water in the way, so I think it's probably going to take an hour or so to get there, but that should be good fun. So there you go. Thank you so much. Catch up with you later.
Well, as it says on your screen, Big Adventures, Little Dick. Hope you enjoyed it. If you subscribe to the button underneath, be much obliged for that one. Please follow all the other little adventures. Got off to Kazakhstan and all the other stans soon, so keep an eye out for that one. Thank you. Bye.